Don't quite know how to begin. I understand that this is a weird situation. Um, the videos that you've been seeing from me have been kind of lighthearted and fun and informative. Um, and I try very hard to do all I can to make this situation easier on you guys because I understand how difficult it is, this home learning adventure. Um, Today, I really wanted to spend most of my day um, developing a fun website for hashtag Moss Club. Very excited about that. I actually found some moss yesterday. Um, and I wanted to spend today kind of coming up with some fun science activities for those of you who have some moss in jars at home right now. But unfortunately, I won't be able to do that because I need to be calling home on about 50 kids. 50 kids. 50 kids. You had an assignment and it was due this morning. Almost none of you have turned that in. And I understand that you technically have all week to get your work done, but you have 2 science activities a week, and you can't save it until Friday. That's going to make your Friday incredibly stressful. Deadlines are there for a reason, folks. That's why this year, and for the past 2 years, if you're a 7th or 8th grader, that's why MGSIs have a due date. That's why all of my assignments have a due date, is to practice the art of not procrastinating and getting stuff done that you need to get done. Because if you don't do that, then you're going to be behind. And that's a terrible feeling. Nobody likes feeling behind. Nobody likes feeling overwhelmed. And so if you are somebody that did not do your work for science so far this week, you're just going to keep feeling behind, folks. And that's not something that I can solve for you. It needs to come from you. You get to be the one that decides, am I going to do my work sooner rather than later, meet my deadlines, and not feel overwhelmed? Or am I going to goof off, play video games, sleep until noon every single day, and then come Friday feel incredibly overwhelmed and message my science teacher and say, I'm freaking out? I've been saying this since week 1, folks. There's a wonderful, wonderful saying that I am holding very close to my heart right now. And it is, a lack of planning on your part does not warrant an emergency on my part. What that means is you have to be in charge of when you are doing, folks. You have control over that. And I gotta say, I am incredibly disappointed. I'm gonna have to spend most of my day calling home and checking up on you and making sure that you're doing your work because I am not seeing these assignments getting turned in. And I know that this is tough, folks. I know that this is a tough situation. But let the work that you have to do for science, because it's interesting, because it's engaging, because it's me, because it's designed to have you think about how the world works, let that be the distraction that you're seeking rather than letting it pile up. Because your work is like snow, it's always going to fall, it's always going to pile up, and we are Mainers. We know that when there's snow, what do? You shovel it. If you don't shovel it, You're not going to be able to drive out of your driveway. Nobody is enjoying having to do all of this stuff by themselves. I get that. That's why I have made myself so available, is to be that person for you when you are feeling that isolation and that aloneness. But I can't think of fun, engaging things for you guys to do if I'm spending 6 hours calling home and checking up on you and nagging you and making sure that you're on top of your work. Like I just don't have time. And that's really disappointing. So that's where we're at right now. And just like in class, folks, we come up against these potholes, we come up against these barriers, but that doesn't stop us, right? Like, you turn it around. I've seen every single one of you turn around your behavior. Nobody is perfect. Nobody does it 100% of the time, all the time. That's not the point of being a person. The point of being in school is to be challenged, mess up, and then do it right. So here's the thing. I'd really like to make a website dedicated to #MossClub. I won't be able to do that until people turn their work in. I haven't heard from anybody that the assessment is too confusing. Most of the things that I'm hearing that people are confused about is turning work in on Google Classroom. I've said it once, I've said it a million times, I made a video that shows you how to turn stuff in. There's just no excuse for you not doing your work. And you need to. So make the decision today to get your work done. That is what I expect from every single one of you. If you've gotten your assessment turned in, well done. You can move right on to the next activity. It's very fun. I will be posting an exit ticket that will be due at Friday at 3 p.m. Okay, you have from now until when I make a video on Friday morning to prove that you would like to hear more fun things from me, because until I see a change in behavior, that's not what you'll be getting. Okay? You all know what you need to do. Time to get to work, folks. Peace.